INTA long 2750. Let's take a look. I'm thinking 28, Benjamin. Thinking 28 and not 2750. Definitely 28 is the power play. Maybe you get lucky and it delivers a good move for you from 2750, and then you can take the partial at 28. Guys, can I get a sound test, please? I just needed to refresh the room here. Good? Okay, thank you. Bill Crosby is released from prison. Okay. I mean, this guy is 90. He can barely see. He did some nasty stuff, but uh, who am I to pass judgment on him? You know, to many of us, he was um, an idol when we were kids. I think the INTA trade kind of gone. TLS nothing. LZ, TLS we are working on 10 cents or 6 cents. LZ back to positive for me at least. CPOP was amazing. I keep forgetting with so many IPOs on tap. Pop culture. I think it was halted at one point, wasn't it? CPOP. Well, the spread is $1. So, yeah, very poor volume. And guys, if you're looking for a trade now, um, check out this S trade. We didn't pay any attention to S because it moved lower. Also, there was actually something on the platform. Yeah, I forgot. It's not tradable on the platform, so let's forget about it. A perfect breakout is building in TUIA. The problem, volume and timing. But you can see the breakout over 25. U over 43. Well, it shows a bull flag now, a 30-cent bull flag, but it has nasty reversal bars. Looks good, but um, the risk reward is good. If you're gonna use them 42.68. Yeah, I saw XMTR. It's a mental patient. Crazy, crazy movers. The $70 IPO. I mean, what can you expect? It did exactly what you expected. If you expected a crazy move, you got it. IOVA. Let's take a look. What's the direction that you're looking for, Benjamin? Short 2650? Because if you look at the daily chart, it's after a nice run over the last 3 weeks. It's a doji. It's not a weak stock per se right now. So I will be cautious with IOVA. It looks like a short trade, but the risk is 30 cents, maybe too much for this trade. NKLA, why do you want to trade it NKLA, Zaki? Take a look, it's exactly in the middle of the range, not really strong right now, not really weak right now. I think it's a long trade, but again, it's the target will be 20 cents, the risk like 10. I think MRIN is not tradable, Damien. Let me check. Yeah, not tradable. VERV, let's take a look. Yeah, that's something that's not tradable. 80 cents or 90 cents spreads, huge, huge, zero volumes, and if I'm looking at an entry point, maybe it was 60, either 64 or 66. To spread it to day trade. Maybe it's a reasonable swing. Sorry, swing trade, but for day trading purposes, not not the right quality. Okay, guys, the TLS trade. took some time, took a long time, but reached the first target, which was 25 cents. Unbelievable. As soon as I said 25 cents, it's dropping under. I'm not taking the partial yet in TLS, waiting for, I will wait for 33.70. Highs of the day are 34. Guys, if you're looking for an interesting short trade, let's watch IS. Another loser, down big time. And take a look at this 1037 short play. I will short it under 1037. 1037. And take 6 cent stop loss on this trade. Under 1037, guys, in IS. I'm suggesting a low risk trade. Cameron is going for Moderna. Let's take a look. Whenever I see Moderna, I'm thinking, wow, this is a tough one. It's always a tough one. With Moderna, it's yeah. No, you cannot short it at the lows of the day here at 234 because of the stop loss and because it's it's trending lower today, selling off, but it's such a tough trade, with a lot of risk and actually the spreads are not that bad today. But I will be very cautious shorting it at the low, especially with this tough pattern that you're facing here.
Hey, Michael, Twitter, can I get a sound check, please?
Hi, Danny. The sound is good. We cannot hear you, Danny. Danny?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm just watching the YMM trade.
Okay. Now it's
This is the reversal play in full trunk. This is the IPO from last week. And it's actually approaching the 19 right now. The target should be something like 1950, 1960 if you took the trade with me. And we have a lot of IPOs today, and it's kind of hard to trade so much IPOs. It's kind of annoying. However, right now, entering the second part of the trading day, we need to find which IPO is looking better for to close strong. So let's say DD, for an example, is actually trending lower with absolutely no direction, but LZ and that XMTR looking better. So right now the market is not really moving. If you take a look at the Qs, we're moving sideways. And we are going to finish the quarter today, and a lot of managers and fund managers, they don't want to make too many changes in their portfolios right now. They have June generally, if you're taking out airlines, down 10% for the month. Actually, June was very good month for the stock exchange. Finishing at all-time highs. Most of indices are at all-time high. So people are good with that. Fund managers are good with that. Don't need to make a lot of changes. So, and we see the market is moving really sideways, and the volume is getting thinner and thinner by the day. And you know what? We are entering now the summer. July and August. Let's hope we're going to get someone else trade with us, Michael, because if we're going to be the only one trading, it's not going to be very easy.
No, the volume is going to pick up after earnings start coming out in 2 weeks or 10 days. I'm not worried about summer. I'm worried about the market not doing this 5% pullback to bring some momentum into this, SPY. The SPY is horrible.
Yeah, we are getting less than 0.25% each day. It's really hard to trade.
INTA, let's take a look. INTA. I don't think Moderna is a good trade right now. Looks extended and very risky. I suggest a different approach. Yeah, INTA, we were looking at 2750, and I said that I love it better at 28. Do I have the order at 28? No, I don't. The problem if we enter at 28, the stop loss is going to be way down to 2650. This is a huge stop loss.
You know what, Michael? I will watch LZ for the rest of the day to see if we can get over 38 and stay there. I didn't have the chance to take my profits earlier with LZ, just just spiked up and then pulled down significantly. But look at the consolidation at the 38. It's sitting there for like 20 minutes or so. There's the breakout. There's the breakout. Let's hope we can get towards the high. And guys, if you're looking for edit place to join, edit or CRISPR or whatever, you can consider that. Edit after the pullback. Looking very nice. And we're talking like 55.70 or so.
Guys, 5 more cents and I'm taking the partial in TLS. Got stuck on a spike in IS and I will stay this in this trade. Hopefully that it's going to turn around again.
Look at the
It's
number
not a
of
good day to
buyers.
short.
Look at the number of buyers in DD. At 15, the whole number. Like I think in the millions.
Wow, look at this one. We nearly bought it at 17. Imagine buying it at 17 and it drops $2.
Look at the specialist with like more than 1 million shares. Amazing selling
It's
pressure.
showing one hand is showing 1,050,000.
No, edit is not an IPO. It's like it's behaving like an IPO, but it's not. Look at the battle in the, for the 15 in DD. It's a huge IPO. But we're going to get there. That's it. It just devoured millions of shares. It's a big IPO with 317 million shares issued. Yeah, the volume is amazing. You know, when you see an IPO, it's a big IPO. That's a almost $4.5 billion IPO. 317 million shares issued. You should expect the volume to be in the hundreds of millions. The first day, of course. We got U, YOU, back to the VWAP. Let's see if we can get some support over there. Hold on.
Guys, I'm elevating my stop loss in TLS to 33.70, blocking profits. That's 45 cents in the money on TLS. I still have to fight for ZH and IS. Now I added the huge mistake on IS, added the loser here. Guys, we are approaching to our target in TLS. That was the round number 34. Took some time, but it's working now perfect, with or without the market. Guys, you have the reminder from Clifton, the last day of the new deal, sorry, not new deal, the package deal and the voucher today or tomorrow, Clifton? Also, guys, we are meeting today after the close here in the room for day number 3 of our case studies course for this month. Basically, this month has been all IPOs. IAS, another IPO. Yeah, there are so many. Now we are lost. Really, so many IPOs. About the reversal over 1980 or more downside? Yeah, 1980. That's your entry long for reversal, or you wait for the 20. But the spread is huge. 45-cent spread. Is it for real? Well, I nearly posted the trade, and then now I'm thinking, wow, this is a 40-cent spread. That's too much for a $19 stock. I think it's you need to leave it alone. Let it rest. It's too spready. CMLF. Let's take a look. CMLF long 14. Sorry, long 15. Okay, the daily is very strong. Looks like a legit trade here. Over 15, risking like 22 or 25 cents. Target 20 cents. Not that great in terms of volume, Almira, but yeah, not bad. Let's call it a lunch trade. Guys, the TLS trade now 80 cents in the money, 70 cents. Oh, okay, 80 cents. Yeah, it's 80 cents in the money. Guys, hold on a second. I'm making a mistake with TLS here. Sorry about that. My new stop loss in TLS, guys, is gonna be 34. 34. 34, the new stop loss. Guys, I'm taking a break. Danny's gonna take over. And I'll be seeing also Scott's gonna come back a bit later. He has some internet issues. He's connecting a new internet hookup to his office. So I'm taking a break. Then he's gonna take over, and I will see you guys, of course, um, for the class at 4:05 today. What Morgan Stanley IPO? Is there a Morgan Stanley IPO? I never heard about it. Weird. The idea is looking like a one-way ticket to zero. Guys, I took my position off in well, what is the symbol? Hold on a second. TLS. Took my position off in TLS with a big winner, and now I'm waiting for IS to come back to its senses and deliver a good move. Yeah, I definitely made a mistake with that trade. What do I think about CCIV? Hold on. Well, it looks nice at the highs of the day. But that's the only entry that you have right now. Edit, I will wait, Almira. I will wait with Edit. I mean, the last time that when I waited, it started to move up. It moved up like $4. It's such a fast mover. I'm no, not in a position to take it right now. Maybe over 56. I'm not sure. No. Guys, you're up for some corn? Never seen this one, but there is I guess it's commodities fund or anything like that. CORN. CORN highs 2150. Some news today on this one. Volume is not that great. So the corn is hot today. $21.50 is the entry. Is it short? No, no, no. I suggest you don't deal with this one. You don't want to make a mistake that will cost you a lot. I don't see a short or a long there, but I definitely don't see a short. Wow, LZ is becoming obnoxious. It's back to the 37.50. I'm really getting tired with so many IPOs. Take a look at Mohsen at 80 right now. As soon as you said short, it's up 50 cents in a split second. She heard you. Anyway, this is, you don't want to make a mistake with that one. Trust me on that. Wow, DLTH, what a breakout. Unbelievable. Guys, the 20 in DLTH, I don't know if I talked about it or not. I probably didn't. But I saw the trade, then it pulled back and I gave up and not watching it anymore. Now it's up 70 cents. It's a joke. Yeah, TLS guys, I hope you're out. I'm out at 34. That was the stock that I was talking about. TLS. ZME. Let's take a look. ZME. Where is it? Hold on a second. Wow. Obviously some news there. Zengman or whatever. Zengman ED. Something that's a Chinese probably stock. ADS or ADR. Oh, that's an IPO from a couple of days ago. 1, 2, 3, like 3 weeks ago. Going through some nasty news. Actually, sorry, not nasty, positive news. Yeah, Mohsen, this one is such a big mover today. You know, it's keep it on your watch list. We will trade it tomorrow, I think. But right now, best stay away from it. Stay away from it, really. I mean, it's spiking up and down. It's I can't believe that I'm got stuck in this IS trade, now down 20 cents, and I have zero ability to take this this loss. That should have been a 6 cent stop loss. I don't know how I got filled at 10.55. Weird. Guys, I have a couple of trade ideas, but they're not their best. 21.50 long in corn, that's one. 25 long in TUIA, that's the second. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And the 27.15 in in INTA. 27.15. Okay, guys, let's watch INTA at 27.15. Stop loss is going to be 26.60. Everything that I'm taking right now is small positions. 27.16 is my order entry in INTA. Risking like 50 cents, guys. 50 cents of risk on this trade. So the drawback of this trade is the stock opens up spreads, and the spreads open up fast. Guess what? I'm thinking of canceling the trade again. The market stopped moving. Basically, we spiked down, we moved up. Nothing's happening. Take into account, guys, the spreads in INTA, so not great. Perfect bull flag in TUYA. TUYA. Guys, I'm gonna buy TUYA over the highs and take 20-cent stop loss to the 24.80.
You know what, Michael? It's like bull flag for more than 3 hours in TUYA. I'm not sure it's going to happen today. And volume is very low, and and I accept that the volume is very low because everyone is waiting for this 25 to happen.
Yeah. Danny, you taking over until Scott is gonna come back?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, guys, I'm taking a break. Still gonna leave the TUYA trade. If you want me to leave the charts, no problem.
Yeah, sure, you can leave the chart.
Or you want to post yours, Danny?
No, you can leave yours. It's okay.
Okay. So I am gonna leave the charts, guys. Remember, I'm taking a break, and we'll come back later. Scott is also having some issues with his new internet hookup. He's gonna be in the room momentarily.
Guys, remember we were
I'm
talking
waiting
about
for this TUYA, Danny.
we were talking
Many
about
stocks delivered good moves.
yeah, and one of them is XMTR. The IPO. It's very spready, but look at this VWAP play from 71 to 81 in like 20 minutes or so. It's a very risky trade, but if you're taking the trade, good entry price is like 70. The reward. It's amazing to see Didi back to the IPO price of 14. That's amazing. It's very miserable, starting at 16, 17, just sold the entire day. Everyone has sold its stock for the entire day, back to the IPO price of 14. Let's watch this BBBY. Don't really like this right now. It's pretty far away, nothing at 33. And with BBBY, it's all about momentum plays. This morning, that like 7, 8, 9 points move with the short squeeze of BBBY, but then the volume went out, and after the first 30 minutes or so, the fun is over. One good candidate for the last part of the day, it's going to be CVRX over the 28. That IPO, the volume is not that great right now, but if it's going to get towards the 28, look at this candle right now. That was 1 point move with CVRX. Let's watch it. GHBI, yeah, watch GHBI today. Yeah, but very similar to Java to BBBY behavior. The fun was mid-morning. Look at the volume right now. It's like 2,000 shares in 5 minutes. You can't really do something with that. So we're going to watch YMM towards over the 19, if it's going to get to 19 and over. Let's see if we can clear that and go back towards the high. We got Sentinel S very close to the low of the range. So a lot of IPOs, and that's typical with IPOs. When you have a lot of IPOs today, not enough money for the entire crew, So Sentinel moved down. And one thing, one IPO that I really wait for the last hour, it's gonna be you. And you know what? I'm going to post you another chance for you. I just posted it mid-lunch at 42. Now we're going to post it at 43. Because that stock it's not really uptrending, but it's really sitting there. I'm going to place. It's going to be over 43. I don't really have the stop loss right now. So let's hope we're going to stay there a little bit. If we're going to get something like 50 cents stop loss, running into the close, it's going to be good. The questions was about. Loris asked about CVRX. CVRX is, we're getting there. I want to see it, if it's going to come up towards the 28 and then start to consolidate. And when I'm talking about consolidation, I'm not talking about 1 or 2 point drops every time. You need to see the stock maintain the highs, pick up in volume, consolidating with 50 cents stop loss or something like that, and then within the last hour we need to see a break. Right now, CVRX it's a candidate. It's not really there, but we need to watch it. Definitely need to watch it. Let's watch if we see something with edit. Yeah, edit back towards the view up. That's interesting. It's an interesting point right now. Let's watch it. CRISPR is coming down as well. So we are watching the entire genome editing Cas9 stocks, NTLA, Edit, CRISPR, Beam. We have it, they're on the run today. You know what, let's watch it. IAS. Yeah, IAS is reversal. No clear sign of that. However, Mina, 18 is the IPO price, so you can expect some support over there. Like Didi, we are getting there to the 14 right now. And 14 is going to be the IPO price. That's definitely a miserable IPO. Started at huge IPO, $4.5 billion IPO, 250,000 shares, closed the entire gap. Selling pressure out of the gate. So let's watch IAS. Remember the 18 should be some support. IAS is spreading. Market is back towards the VWAP. Almost every single candle today touched the VWAP. That means the S&P is moving sideways. Remember, guys, I was talking about, and no one wants to get involved in anything right now. Everyone wants to finish the quarter, and that's it. Now we got LZ coming down a little bit. We definitely need to watch it. Yeah, last day of the month, last day of the quarter. No one wants to make a move, you know. People say, all right, we are fine with what we got. We've just accomplished this quarter. We still have 2 days to open the third quarter. Then we're gonna have a long weekend for the 4th of July, and then we're going to start the new quarter with earnings. Just a couple of weeks into the new quarter. Let's hope we're going to pick up in volume. Apple is moving up a little bit. The Qs is moving up a little bit. However, very boring today. If you have anything interesting right now that you see, maybe some right BBBY starting to move right now. So maybe we can get something out of that. No real clear entry. 33.50 maybe. But let's stop. Okay, with no stop loss. It's really a big mover. Volume is not picking up yet. We'll need to see that. All right. Let's try some CRISPR maybe, or edit. What do you like? It's like the same. They look the same. Probably going to behave the same. If you want to take a CRISPR, it's probably going to be 161.70 something. Just beware of the spread. You know, the spread is 55 cents. Almira, yeah. If Almira, if you prefer edit, it's probably going to be over the VWAP, this 54.50 or so. It's a little bit less spready. Volume is like triple the volume of CRISPR. If you want to take the trade, it's going to be almost 1 point stop loss. But I'm going to write it down. Watch U, guys. YOU. We have unity. This is the symbol is U, and it's not the same. So it's going to be a little bit confusing. That's gonna be the edit trade. If you want to trade beam or something else, you can take beam around 130, but the stop loss is gonna be not that nice. Right now the stop loss for YOU is gonna be 45 cents. Now YMM over the 19. If you're still holding the YMM trade, the high is 19.6. I'm still there. Let's try to get towards the high. Stock is up almost 18%. Stop loss definitely needs to be under the 1850, but now it's time to see the move. Yeah, Meir, we need to see the move. You can update your stop loss to 1850, just under 1850. No need to risk anything out of that, and that's it. Watch beam, watch crisper. Very strong move today in Airbnb. Looking very good. Alright guys, watch edit. Guys, if you took the U trade, 40 cent stop loss, we are getting to 40 cents. However, the spread is not that nice over there, but I'm going to wait for the 44.80. That's the high of the day in U, if you join the trade. And that IPO is looking very nice. We have more than an hour to see you getting back towards the high of the day. Yeah, I'm still there in LZ. Small size. I think I'm going to ditch it under this 37. It's going the wrong way. And you know, you should give some space to IPOs, but it's not going in your favor. Should say goodbye over there. And that's a shame, you know, that LZ spike just spiked into new high and failed at the same time. Let's hope we can survive that. Guys, watch edit. Watch YMM. Q's back to the view up. Let's see if we can make it. Maybe we can make a move. However, I don't think the market will do anything. This is one of the boreast, days in the queues for a long time, sitting at all-time high. Really, very boring. Day range of 1 point. It's just 1/3% day range. I see the Russell 2000 starting to move up right now. Now encountering the pivot point, but volume is picking up. So the market, maybe we can see something that can help us. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, CRISPR, yes, Scott. CRISPR, edit, they're all the same. Just choose the ticker that fits you most. You know, that's $162 stock versus AF 54, 55. It's a huge move in all this industry with NTLA. Amazing, good results from NTLA a few days ago. Now over 55. What industry is it? What? NTLA? Yeah, genomics. Yeah, it's about gene editing, Cas9. And they got, I think, a good biomarker. I think a few days ago, the stock spiked up, and today they raised money. Some kind of, secondary offering, raised $600 million. So, we got the boost in all that industry. Let's watch Mara. Yeah, Mara is moving up. MicroStrategy moving up as well. Yeah. What about the Bitcoin? Bitcoin stocks. Guys, if you took the edit trade, approaching 1-to-1, you can definitely be a little bit greedy, but that thing will come with risk. If you're going to be greedy with edit and aim for the 56 or 57, if you took a CRISPR, it's not moving the same. INTA, let's watch INTA. Yeah. That IPO is starting to move. 40-cent spread. Yeah, I think over 28. Stopper is going to be 1 point. And you're going to aim to the high of the day, which is 30. But the volume is picking up, so yeah. Basically, if you're taking your partial in edit at around 55, 50, we're very close to the partial. Usually, you're not going to raise your stop loss. You're going to leave the stop loss and try to enjoy the VWAP support to protect you. However, when you are dealing with this kind of reversals, you might want to lock 3 quarters and then let the remaining run. INTA now over 28. Look at the spreads. I know. Yeah, DD, remember we talked about DD approaching the 14, get some support over there. A lot of short covering. Let's see if we're going to finish. I don't think it's going to finish strong, but you know, at least finish off lows. I'm really watching CVRX 2750 and ED over 28. It's probably going to be in the last minute or so. Got a bull flag in YMM 1720. No, 1920, sorry. 1920. No, I'm not. I don't think I'm going to add. I'm going to add if it's going to cross the 38 again. Maybe you can consider. I'm personally not going to add, but you can definitely consider about adding. Look at this TUYA. You know, that's definitely going sideways. Maybe there's some offering at 25, you know, and the stock really can't make it. Airbnb is still going. We are back to the middle of the range of the S&P. Something like 0.15%. Look at the volume in LVS right now. Someone is definitely buying LVS in the last 2 minutes. That's a YMM breakout. If it's good for a swing, it's hard to tell, but you know that if you need to ask me that in an hour, if it's going to finish at the highs, let's say if it's going to finish at 21 or so, you can definitely leave something for swing, Definitely, usually when we're talking about going long an IPO, it's over the first day high, that's 2280. However, if you're day trading the stock and you are entering at very good price, you can consider leave something for tomorrow to see if to see the continuation actually. Well, CVRX, that's a spready one. That's a spready one. The 2750, you can't really get over 2750 when you got the buyers at 2701 or 2731. All right, there it is. There it goes over 2750. And now it's about a 28. And then we're going to see the finish, if it's going to finish very strong. So that's a spready one, that's for sure, but we got the trigger, we got the high of the day. Of course, the stop loss is going to be 1 point. If we can find a better stop, go ahead. But right now, we can't really get it. That's the 28. Let's watch it. Yeah, we are getting there. We are getting there. You want to see some continuation. You want to see the pressure. You want to see the 28 pressure. And if you want to see some breakout, you need to see the buyers moving in. And now you can see on the level 2, you can see buyers are gathering at 2780, 84 right now, 90. So we need to see the pressure on the 28. If we have the sellers at 28, we need to see the pressure over there. Then and only then we can see the break. And in that case, the spreads if we're going to see a good break that can work in your favor as an IPO, you can get to the 30. There's the 28. Watch the 28. Someone is hiding quantities, but look at the buyers. Really moving in. 1 cent spread. Come on. Someone is still hiding quantities at a 28, but if it's going to get there, it's going to be 28.40 in no time. So let's watch the continuation over there. Watch Verve. It came down pretty strong. But that stock, it's too spready to trade intraday. But let's see the pressure, the buying pressure at 28 for CVRX. And we are getting there. Look at the spread. Look at the spread. Look at the ask. 28.75. That's why when you see the sellers drying, you should click. So now you need to see the next move with no pullbacks towards the 29. But look, watch the ask. The ask is at 29. Come on, you need to draw the buyers higher. All right, we're entering the last hour, and that's time for the market to shine, the IPOs to shine. Russell approaching the highs. CVRX encountering some selling pressure right now. Couldn't maintain the 28 to stay over 28. YMM looking amazing. That's the 1950 and over. 7 cents toward the high of the day. 7 cents away. Remember, a lot of IPOs make the move in the last hour, even in the last minute. And you know what? If you just took your partial in edit, now after this brief pullback, you can update your stop loss towards the entry point. This is 54.70. And then you're not going to lose money on the second part that you have if you have the last quarter or so of the last portion. It is looking nice. YMM new high. Let's try to go get over 20. Come on, CVRX. NVDA is making the move over 800 right now. It seems that no one will join right now. It's all about individual stocks. LI. Yeah, it's kind of moving sideways all day. Yoni? So your stop loss is going to be something like 12 cents and you're aiming for the high, like 27? It's like 2 to 1. No, that's a good daily for LI. The momentum is not really there. But yeah, you can make it, you know, with 12 cent stop loss if you want to take the chance. Look at the sellers. Yeah. All right, YMM. That's yummy. 1975. Look at the sellers. We got the specialist over there selling some shares. Remember that in IPO you can spot sellers at whole numbers, semi-whole numbers, and quarter whole numbers, and that YMM is one of that. I think I'm going to leave the last portion of YMM for tomorrow. Yeah, YMM. Let's see YMM approaching the 20 right now. You know, that's an IPO, recently discovered IPO. Now we're entering the last hour of the day. Scott will be going to join us in a minute. So let's hope we're going to make it over 20.
Traders, good afternoon. Danny, thank you so much. Just finished with the internet project here. We seem to be up and running, which is good. Good afternoon to everybody. Hopefully everybody had a great lunch hour. Danny, are you in anything right now or no?
Yeah, actually we are trading the IPOs. We have a lot of them today. Oh, that's
Yeah, 11 of them.
We traded the edit, the gene editing edit, and we traded twice the YMM morning trade and then an afternoon trade with YMM, the IPOs from a few days ago. And we are looking at a lot of IPOs. Scott, I was mentioned that watching the guys that a lot of IPOs, they're going to shine. If they're going to shine, it's going to be the last hour into the close.
Right.
So that's why we're dealing with CVRX. Just really try to make it over 28, rejected a little bit. That was some kind of a forced breakout. But now in the last hour, that's the time right now to shine.
Yeah. Yep.
CX
Going into the last hour. Hey, Romika. MOXC.
MXO is running right now.
Yeah,
up 22%.
Yeah. Okay.
We were talking about the U trade, the YOU trade. Every time, guys, take a look. Every time it's sitting there at the VWAP, we're getting some support over there and making some move. So you got some support again and again and again around the VWAP, and the VWAP is straight line, so it bounces like a trampoline every time. And we are willing to see YOU finish strong. Want to see let's see if it's going to finish strong. And I'm talking $44 strong. Yeah, dips. It's not a miss. You can't really trade it. It's a low volume stock, and however, if you're interested in a swing trade, like we just mentioned, over the 29.80 something, it's not suitable for day trading. The volume is too low and too spready. CVRX on the pullback right now, and that VWAP support should be a critical one. Good IPOs, if they try to get rid of you, they're going to spike down. That's why you shouldn't really place hard stop loss when you're dealing with IPOs with pretty low liquidity and high spreads. If it's going to survive that pullback, definitely over 28 again, or if you want to make sure 28.10 or 28.80, if it's going to survive that pullback. So that's 27 was a key support, was a resistance, then support. Let's see if CVRX can make it. Still maintain the trend. Then let's see if it's going to shine into the close. That stock can make it like into 30 in the last 2 minutes. So you can definitely watch it. And also watch YOU, getting some support at that's 42 area. That one should be closely watched. Scott, what do you say about S? Watch the 44 and S.
You take a look at
It's
S here.
Sentinel. Yeah, Sentinel.
Yeah. Yeah, what were you thinking here on 44 or sooner? It could bust out here, really.
It's probably going to be 44, but right now with no stop loss, it's just spiked like $1.7 over there. But if you're going to get some kind of consolidation, even 2 minutes candles, some consolidation, it just touches the 44 twice. Pull down. If you're going to get something like 50, 60 cents stop loss, and we're going to get convinced that S is going to aim higher, it looked like it did. So
Yeah.
we will try to do so. We will try to join. CVRX can't hold. Can't hold right now. So we need to watch if that's that is that's a real drop, or just try to get rid of you. Look at the spreads. That's ugly. In CVRX. S&P is crawling up a little bit. You know, guys, we are not, sorry for that, but we are not watching the S&P and the Nasdaq and the Russell today. Simply nothing to watch. That's an appalling behavior, you know. Scott, I was mentioned in the room that last day of the quarter, all the fund managers really happy with the results of June.
Yeah.
Guys, watch
Last day.
Guys, watch CCIV. Let's watch CCIV over 28. Something is brewing there with volume, Scott. I think if we gave it some 25 cents stop loss, we can make something over there.
Over 28.
Yeah, look at the daily also over 28. You know, that's 27.88, something like that.
Yeah.
So
let's take it at 28.
so yeah, that
Let's take the breakout here.
that so everyone is happy with that environment. So the S&P all-time high.
Wait, take a look at ATOS. Yeah, you know, I mean, down in an up market, I'd probably I'd keep it as is.
Well, there's the 28 sellers in CCIV. There's definitely something brewing over there. Let's see if we can make it. That's a nice bull flag. 25 cents. Yeah, DNAY, that's the IPO from last week. But no volume, you know, that's just spike of volume. You can just, with 20,000 shares, you can do whatever you like.
Here comes the 28 CCIV. Watch the breakthrough here. I'm going to take this long at the break of 28.
Yeah, that stock should run into the close. Look at the volumes. The volume is picking up into the last hour.
No, I just put it, what I do is I just put in a buy. I just put my hand on the, just put my hand on it right here on the mouse and click away at the break of 28.
Yeah, you see the buying pressure right now. A lot of sellers over there, Scott. Hiding qualities. Yeah, okay, I'm going to watch LZ into the close as well. Remember, this that's the time for IPO to shine. The S&P, absolutely no shining. Let's see the 28. And we are over. Oh, that's the daily breakout.
Now, where can we go? That's the question if we continue on here.
28.50.
Yeah.
It can happen like in 10 minutes. No less, no more than 10 minutes. That's the pullback in YMM. Almost touched the 20. Now pull down a little bit. If you're going to see the roll-up play right now, that's probably going to be the stop loss, even for tomorrow.
I'll wait a little bit here, probably 30, 40 cents on its way up to 22 or 28.50 here. Good move, good volume, starting to move out now.
That's the first 30 cents. I was talking 10 minutes, it's probably more like a 5. XMTR over 80, that's a risky one, but it can definitely go up to 86 or something, done, you know. Everything can happen. Well, the stock is so volatile with low volume. It's relatively low volume, you know. But it's picking up speed right now. It can definitely go to 86 into the close. LZ is getting to the 38. Let's see it's run. I want to see it run over the highs. To see it run into the 40, 39 or 40 area. Yeah, that's what you're talking about, LZ. Look at the sellers. It's probably going to be something like, you know, 25 cents. You can give it some 25 cents. Whoa, look at XMTR. That's a spready one. Remember we talked about, yeah, Don, 80. Just aim for the 86.
Oh, nice. XMTR, what a move. What a move.
Yeah, just be aware of this 1 point spread. S&P is trying to move up. It's struggling to move 15 cents. We have like 20 cents from here till the end of the day. I know, Scott, this 20 cents for $428 ETF seems like an impossible mission.
Right.
Or as 19 is going to be the stop for YMM. 19.
Come on, CCIV, keep coming. Trade on. Best trade.
Simon, that depends on the risk, you know. If the risk was 2 points, you can expect it 2 points, you know. When we're talking about edit, you were waiting for 1 point to get your partial. Come on, CCIV.
Nice call,
Actually,
Danny.
Scott, that's
All with it.
1-to-1. More than 1-to-1. We got to 40 cents right now, approaching 40 cents.
Yep.
Let's try to make it 50, you know. Just try to take advantage of the volume right now. Look at the breakout and the volume on the breakout, Scott. It's like almost 900,000 shares, 5 minutes.
Wow, CCIV. Okay, traders. Here's I'm going to take the partial right here. CCIV coming out 28.51 out of the trade. 3/4 of the trade out. Huge trade for me here. Very, very nice, Danny. Very. Yep, XMTR blasting off. S looking good too into the close.
It just took 10 minutes. Remember, I promised 10 minutes, 50 cents.
Great, 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 great. Well, what do you do with it? You take your partial right here, let the rest run. Let the rest run now. You starting to pop up? Yep.
There's another opportunity to take LZ over 38 or 38.10.
Wow.
25 cents stop
Which
loss.
one is it, Danny?
This is LZ. 38. Yeah, it's like the one I posted at 12.53. It's the same trade actually.
Is it NZ or EZ? N?
LZ. L like
LZ.
lazy.
Gotcha. Yep. LZ. Over 38. Not a big mover, but still pretty good. Pretty darn good.
Yeah, but it should run into the close. Now it's the last 30 minutes or so. That's the time to run into the close.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, where XMTR, I don't know where it's going to go. I mean, it's an IPO. It is blasting off, certainly.
Yeah, we were talking about 86. Now we just got there. 86, 88. It's running into the close. Geez, now it's over 90. Look at the spreads. Now it's 91.
Wow. Is that incredible or what?
Yeah, that's 107% up. Probably going to hit 100. Come on, LZ.
You starting to fall over now too. Interesting.
Yeah, it's probably not going to finish at the highs. Just try to make the move. Try to make the roll up at 42. You know, you can never know, of course. 4 point spread next in XMTR. It's like 10 points candle or 11 points in 2 minutes. The S&P just
I wonder if
stuck to
XMTR will get
428.
vaulted.
That's amazing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to get halted. It's a big company, so its percentage. It's not that much. I don't think it's enough to halt. So you can never know. All right, LZ. Now over 38. Needs to crawl all the way to 39. Need to stay over 38. That's for sure. That DDL from the morning is spiking up right now, like 2 points in a second. Oh, this DIBS. Come on. It's not even funny. The stock just was slipping just until like 50 minutes ago. And then spiked 30%. S&P right now approaching the highs. We are getting some momentum, guys. Turning into this red candle into some big, relatively big green candle, you know. 30 cents in the S&P. It's I think the biggest candle today.
As I'm out of the rest of the CCIV, that was fun while it lasted. Very good trade by Danny here.
No, you can't short it. You can't short XMTR. It can explode into the last in the last 20 minutes.
Very true.
And the spreads can open like up to 4 points, like it did like 2 minutes ago. YMM looking good.
Yeah, you broke down now under 41. Who knows where it goes into the close?
Yeah, it can go either 40 or 43. Got an incredible rebound in the banks today. Goldman Sachs up 1.6, Citi up 1.4. That they are starting flat, actually negative. GS make the entire move up. So we'll continue to get the recovery in the banks, the V-shaped recovery. And actually, when you see the S&P is just up 0.14%, the Russell up 0.11%. However, the Dow is really performing quite good today. Up almost 2/3%. And that's because you have Boeing moving up. You have UNH positive. You got Apple. You got the banks, of course, like I mentioned. You got 3M up more than 1%. So you really have some power at, the traditional blue chip, Scott, today.
Yeah, yep.
However, the rest of the market is really a split market and it's really all over the place. That's why you got, the average is 0. But if you're taking a look at the individual sectors, the XOP, the exploration production, is up 2%. Metal mining up 1.5%. Energy is strong. Defense, of course, is because of Boeing, is aerospace and defense, they are strong. However, when you look at the down, you look at the solar sector taking a break today after a huge move, down 3%. Software down 1.2%. And internet 2/3%. And the average 0. So let's run into the close, guys. S&P all-time high, come on, by 2 cents.
Yeah, right on.
I want to see LZ into the close. AI moving down. Yeah, definitely a sell-off in AI. One of the strongest stocks today, Scott, was Walmart, strong all day.
WMT, yeah.
It's really unusual to see Walmart up 3% a day. That dips is
Remember,
really
Michael
unstoppable.
gets going on his training here at 4:05 today. And remember, very important, today is the final day of the sale. So if you want to come into this room, if you want to get into the training that we've got coming up starting tomorrow with mentoring class by myself, please sign up. Clifton's got the link here. It ends today. It ends today. We're fine. We're finished. So what about an XMTR trade over 90? Little risky here, but I'm going to take some some small share size here.
Yeah, that's the key part. Small share size.
Yeah. See if we get this to run into the close. You know what? I'm not going to do that. A point. Too spready. Too spready, trader.
Yes.
Sorry about that. Over $1.
Guys, watch
spread.
CVRX. Watch CVRX into the close, Damian. If it's risky to keep overnight, that's for sure. That's an IPO. But let's see where it's going to finish. It's going to finish very close to 30. It's going to be nice. Look at YMM. Over 20 right now. Still holding the last part of YMM. And I'm going to keep holding it into the night. Stop loss is going to be under 19 tomorrow. CLOV. Just lost it today. The second part of the day. an amazing daily for AMD. That's a swing you should be in, you know. It's the last 3 days for AMD.
Crazy.
It's crazy, incredible.
You know what, Edward? I swung clove yesterday, and I don't know if you're short or long the trade. I was long the trade 13.50. It worked out nicely this morning, up over 14. Stock doesn't really know where it wants to go. It's crazy.
Oh, Tesla was trading as high as 692. On the way to 700, finished at the lows at 680. It's a lousy move from TSLA. It was at a certain point up almost 2%.
There goes that CCIV. XMTR did not make it. Looks like it wants lower here into the close. Same with U. I don't think I'd be shorting it, but it doesn't look like it wants to participate here. S has pulled down. Now, here's the thing with S. Danny was talking about it earlier. Sentinel 1. This trade right here, when you look at the overall, it's up about 20% today, right? Great volume. Now, this to me is something I would like to swing trade. In fact, I'm going to get in here with a small share size right now at 42.03. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to swing this trade here. Smaller share size, swing it until tomorrow. That's going to be an S long, okay? S long at 42.03 here. If we get to 41 bucks, I'll let it go. But other than that, I'm going to continue with this here. Let's take a look at LZ. Yeah, how about that XMTR? It explodes to the upside, explodes to the downside. Wow.
Yeah, that's a risky one. Thank God it didn't make it long over 90. S&P at the highs.
So I'm long the trade, and like I said, I'm going to sleep with S in hopes that tomorrow we get the bigger jump, right? And I think we'll
it's exploding higher.
We'll see.
That's the new high. The Nasdaq is approaching the high, so maybe we're gonna get gonna have a run into the close. Just remember to watch LZ into the close, and of course CVRX. Sorry. Yeah, and INTA. It's probably going to run into the close right now. That's for sure. We were talking about this 28 before. Now it's starting to move. Look at the volumes right now. It's probably
I mean, above 43, I mean, I could add, it's just risky, right? I mean, I could add another 500 shares here and be just fine going into tomorrow. But I really think that, who knows? Look at it. Maybe we climb up to $44. Who knows, right? On S. We'll see. We'll give it a couple of minutes, and we'll check in to see what we're going to do here into the close. I'm going to add over 43. Going to take 1,000 shares into the overnight session here. If we get there. Traders, this is day number 7, and I'm happy to say I'm going to be 7 days green. Well, Meir's been out. We've been at play here in the Tradenet trading room, and it has been an awesome run. 7 straight days we've been green. And hopefully that continues here. Danny with a nice play on CCIV, took advantage of that, and got almost 50 cents out of my play. 7 days. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And now remember, if in fact we get down and we blow out the bottom here at 41, I'll come out of the trade and won't be sleeping with it. I'll give it a couple more minutes. And still going to probably stay with this trade. Don't forget, Michael starts going here in about 10 minutes, right here in the main room for case studies day number 3. Tomorrow's going to be mentoring session with myself. I will be taking you through mentoring tomorrow. And we are heading into Friday, another week down. 7 days, going to go for 8 days in a row profitable tomorrow. See how we do. We shall see how we do. Okay, got plenty of time here into the close today. You failing miserably right now. Let's take this CCIV out of here. Just 200 shares left on CCIV. We'll pull this down. You starting to get crushed into the close. Wow. XMTR never really made it back to that 90.
I think the stop is